She's an amazing speaker, and you will be surprised. She's got an Italian name, by the way.
Thank you for the wonderful and the kind introduction. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is an absolute honor to join you here. Thank you, Chris, and the volunteers of this wonderful Italian association, and the sponsors who have put forth this fantastic event. Thank you all for doing this, and thank you all for coming today to support this wonderful initiative. I've been asked to speak this afternoon about my journey through healthcare, through business and public service, and how each of those experiences have reinforced a simple belief that leadership is ultimately about serving people and improving lives. When I graduated in my dental school, the dean of my university addressed the graduates, and he said one thing: you are now going out into this world to care for your patients, exercise sound judgment, uphold highest professional standards, and always strive to deliver the very best outcomes. So that has always resonated within me, and that is what I carry on a day-to-day basis. A few years later, through my journey, I came into Great Britain, got married to a wonderful husband, and set my family here. As many of you, the British values such as the rule of law, democracy, individual liberty captured my heart. And the belief that regardless of what background you come from, hard work, contribution, personal responsibility can help us to build a better future. And in every single role that I've held, one principle has remained constant: people place their trust in you. Going back to saying when I was a dentist, a patient comes and they don't ask you, they don't put in abstract theories, they just say, I am unwell, fix my tooth. Similarly, your residents, your community that you meet on a day-to-day basis come with one genuine question to solve their problems. So the most important thing for you is to listen to them, to clarify, to communicate clearly, and make sure you do the right decision-making for your community. I've always been drawn to the conservative principles, such as personal responsibility, aspiration, enterprise, strong communities, and practical leadership. It recognizes that while government has an important role, the real strength of our country lies within its people. The entrepreneurs create jobs. The volunteers, like the fantastic volunteers we have here, support and deliver for the community. The parents work to provide opportunities for the younger generation and their children, and countless individuals who strengthen the community on a day-to-day basis. And one of the reasons why I find the message by our leader, Kemi Badenoch, very articulate, as she always emphasizes on aspiration, rewarding hard work, and also she believes in personal responsibility. They are not just merely political slogans. They are values, how we lead and guide our lives on a day-to-day basis. I set up my business down the lane, which organizes conferences and awards for the pharma, biotech and dental industry, and bringing in leaders and policy makers. And through the business, I've learned that progress comes through collaboration. When knowledge is shared, when ideas are challenged, and when experience is exchanged, when talented individuals work towards a common goal, innovation, opportunities and success grow when people are empowered and contribute. And the same principle applies in my public role, where I served as mayor, councillor, and also within the Parliamentary Party. Conservatism at the best, turning responsibility into action, building strong communities, and creating opportunities for others. And the most important thing that I've learned is to abide by the Nolan principles that guide me on a day-to-day basis in public life, which is selflessness, integrity, objectivity, accountability, openness, and honesty in leadership. Without integrity, public service would lose its purpose, and without delivery, even the best intentions would just merely remain words. So as conservatives, I would urge you that we must continue to champion aspirations, opportunities, enterprise, freedom and responsibility, and also build a strong community. If there was one thing that I'd like to take away from this speech, the message that I would like to give you is that Conservative values are not demonstrated by what we say, but what we do. By serving others, by acting with integrity, by taking responsibility. And I leave you with the words of our wonderful leader, Margaret Thatcher. Look at a day where you're all supremely satisfied at the end of the day. It's not a day when you lounge around doing nothing. It is a day you've had everything to do and you've done it. As Conservatives, let us continue to be guided by service, responsibility, hard work and delivery. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Bravo.